All right, so I have the cowl cut for the exhaust. Turned out pretty well. Always make them a hair larger. This cowl's a bit funny to get on and off because I have to, before the cowl gets pushed all the way on, I have to stick my hand in there and put the spark plug boots on. And you know, they are quite tight when they snap on, so it's not a big deal. You just have to remember before the cowl gets pushed all the way on to stick your hands in and clip them on. But there we go. We still have the old Zenoa stickers on it from when it had the single. We'll have to remedy that, or we'll trick everybody. But so there it is, mounted in there. Exhaust is open, lots of clearance, lots of room for the air to come out. Those lines right there are for the smoke tank, but we do not have any nipples or anything on these mufflers. The Zenoa had a smoke system on it, so we won't be running the smoke on this to begin with. Give you something to do later on. And that right there is the hole where the carburetor stuck out of the Zenoa. But now it works. Where are we going? Now we can do some adjustments from that hole. You can get to the carburetor screws through the old Zenoa's carb hole, which worked out nice. I can do all adjustments on everything. The muffler is not in the way. It is quite tight, but more than enough room. So now that we have the cowl fitted, the ignition fits, the mufflers fit, fuel lines are done, propeller's on. We still have to get the spinner for it. All the electronics are in it, all the servos hooked up, everything is moving correctly. So the next thing is to go down in Dad's files and find the plans for this plane and make sure the balance point is correct. But I have noticed that Dad has marked the wings, and on most of his planes he'll mark the CG on it, so that's handy. And it turns out that those marks are directly in line with the wing tube. So once we balance it or get it set up, that will dictate where these two batteries will go, because everything in here can move around except that unit there. The central distribution is going to stay there, but everything else can move. If we need more tail weight, we can move batteries to the back. We can move the ignition battery in the tail, so we have lots of room. There is no shortage of space in this plane to balance, so that'll be the next step on the 97-inch Lazer.